Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're here with more Horizon Zero Dawn, Aloy, of course, and there in the distance is Sunfall, the Shadow Carja capital and Eclipse capital.
Sunfall.
Yes. Oh, yes. See,
The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
howling
But
forbidden
they
west.
have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
Provided we can get to it
That's
without
what
getting
I'm
caught. Oh, but look, there's a mission up here, huh? Well, so they're not all bad Carja, huh? I should really disguise myself. Great.
You know, the worst part? It's not the hunger or the discomfort or the homesickness.
Oh.
It's the boredom.
So are these all the slaves?
Apparently, we're entrusting.
She's very pale.
Mm-hmm.
Is she
A
unwell?
sick person, huh?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
That's nice of
Isn't
you
there
to take
anyone
care
in
of your sister
Sunfall
like
who can
that.
help?
We're refugees. We know our place.
Refugees, all of them, huh?
And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow.
Soul is in shadow.
Soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that.
Yeah, maybe I could
Where
persuade
will I
him.
find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
This doesn't make sense. One day,
I'll keep the calm from your brow.
the next he's gone.
Border battle with the
The man who fixes my
regular Carja? Or the Oseram? Let me see if there's anything else over here. Doesn't quite look like it. We'll go help out that guy.
It's a nice idea.
In a
but
little
what's the
while.
point? Won't bring us home
I'm
any
gonna-
faster.
Refugee soldiers? I don't know. We'll go help him out with his mission to save his sister later. I want to get up here to Sunfall and see if I can't get into that Zero Dawn facility.
And
But they're letting me in.
grandfather seemed healthy.
I would think I would be kill on sight, right? Everybody's heard of the redheaded Nora girl. Well, yeah, I figured wanted posters, something, because everybody knows. Crazy redheaded Nora girl. So, And they just let me waltz in. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember that. That's like the Sun Ring. See? Colosseum. I think we have to go in there and fight at one point.
The Sun Ring. Proud tradition.
Wow.
Across the meridian. At least.
Time. I'm sure they missed.
I'm sure they miss it, huh? Well, you know, if they were volunteer
Now we get to
fighters.
see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
In theory, all should be well.
In theory.
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment.
So they didn't
Meantime,
kill me
circulate.
on sight. So that means it's a success. But yeah, I mean, you know, if volunteers wanted to fight in a Sun Ring, fight machines to prove their prowess, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, they may get paid, you know? But yeah, not like what the Romans did with tossing slaves in there, or what the Carja did, tossing slaves in there. And leaving people to die. No. I don't think there's anything wrong with a spectacle of sport where they volunteer to do that. It's their lives, right? If that's what they're good at and that's how they like to make money, where's the harm in it? Lots of the Shard Gambler's box. Okay. I'll keep checking these little alleyways real quick. No, nothing there, nothing there.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room.
Oh,
You're not
bounties.
going to make any shards by standing out here.
Well, I'll just look like I fit in with these guys, right?
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I'm just a
I hear the Shadow
hunter.
Cards are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Oh, yes, I think I remember this quest. Who they're hunting. I think it's the prince and his mom they're after.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman.
Oh, nope, there he is up there.
The one true Sun King.
There's Edaman.
The light
And
in
his mom.
shadow. Whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucian's Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
Poor kid.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter
He
who
doesn't even
brings his
care
head
about
to
that.
us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
Not only did the wretch conspire to
You and I need to
infiltrate
chat,
the citadel
little huntress.
and assassinate
Oh.
The green
one
tent
true
down
king,
in Shadowside.
but he refused
I'll
to
be waiting.
surrender when
Vanasha,
distracted
huh?
and fled. And in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
We both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see
Go
me
forth then,
while there's still
outlanders,
time to save
and
him.
do the will
Yeah.
of the sun.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Go to the grand balcony, huh?
Ah, they want us to see this, boy.
Strange illnesses,
It makes
sudden deaths,
quite an
weird
impression.
disappearances.
This is insane.
Hardly.
Hardly.
Going to see me.
You under the balustrade.
Oh,
It's a short drop from there.
what? Oh, here. Okay. Yeah, so I've got to sneak over here. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Oh, lovely. Look at that. And... Oh, am I going to continue to go up? No, no, no. I need to go down. Yes. Because we need to get inside this,
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
look for a vent. So, we've got to, whack this. Oh, boy. This is right here at the backside of their little coliseum.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say.
Alright.
I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace.
I'm gonna hold
I
my
won't
peace.
tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you,
Yeah,
Sylens.
silence, you
I
jerk.
didn't ask you along for the ride.
Alright, let's go. Because things are about to get crazy
I'm heading down.
after we
I've
get through
spent a
here.
lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And
Voila.
for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan.
Here we go. How many days has it
Genetic
been?
profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure.
Mechanical failure.
Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Emergency venting authorized.
Uh-oh.
I underestimated you.
With,
See, by now,
with all that noise, they're likely to know that she's down here. Yep. See?
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now, will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Sylens. Alright, beneath Sunfall. Because, yes, I'm pretty sure we get captured and tossed in the sun.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Ooh, Project Zero Dawn. We're in it.
We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Well, yeah.
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures.
Oh, lovely.
Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Sylens, you seem to know more than you're letting on. Another incident. Text mail, lounge staff. Yeah. An entrance hall. How would you know that? Oh, we need support too. Another email. Open this door.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be
Oh.
called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
So, I think he was right. That was an entry room. And now this is a waiting room, huh? Soundproofing. So people can't hear what's going on, what's being said, what's being talked about. This looks like a counter at the DMV or something. Restock or else. Probably because impatient people. An entry room. And a viewing room 1.
For an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Well, I would definitely like to know the purpose of this place, so let's get to it.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
See, he seems to know.
Data intact.
He seems to know.
Initiating playback.
Alright, let's see what this has to show us. Tell us.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super-weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late.
Yes.
Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best.
Yeah.
We've got 16 months.
Which is a long time.
Not exactly what you'd call a survival option.
No.
The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. 0 Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of 0 Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Damn.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
And that explains why General Harris sent her that email saying that he was, that memo saying that he was guilty because he had lied to everybody. But, you know, he kind of had a reason for it. And they all volunteered to do it, so. Ooh. Wow. So, what did this project actually do then? Makes you wonder, right? But we find all that out real soon, I think.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out!
Oh gosh.
If it moves, kill it!
What is this place?
Moves, kill it.
Tomb?
Alright, let's see here. What can we do? Hard point arrows. And... where are these guys? Oh, there's a guy out here with a big gun looking thing. Whoa.
Want to discuss?
Interview with Travis Tate?
So Mama, she was right.
Ah, yes.
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Priority snatch and
Always
grab.
suspected she had a little thing for me.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccino?
Mr. Tate, I'm telling you to proceed. Just go.
Just go.
Lost him! Enough searching. I got him.
Well. What? No.
Can't kill me.
Alright, fine. There,
Too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
Will you just be patient, man? I'll get to it, okay? There's lots of things in here to discover. And I'm going to get to it. So they were interviewing people, huh? Ron Felder.
Look,
Oh,
cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. And do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Right, she's just a counselor.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Yeah, he kind of went and lost his mind a little bit. But can't blame him, can you? Captain Okilo.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
Pretty much.
You've had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Huh. Yeah, we're about to uncover that, lady. We're about to get to that. Counseling guidelines. Interview with Suzanne Alpert.
With Suzanne Alpert,
environmental scientist.
Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction.
Yes.
The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill
See, an
people.
Australian guy.
They feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
Yep. That's exactly how it works.
Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor. Please.
Tell him Tom Pake wants a word.
Tom Pake.
Now,
Tom Pake.
Get off! Doctor, please.
Oh dear.
You get Ted Pharaoh in here.
That was one mad Aussie. Travis Tate.
Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bubble serious, Pentecost.
You previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines? I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
no. I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work.
That's what they would have wanted,
I'm
but
sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
so yes, a very eclectic group of people trying to help them with whatever it is that they were doing.
CD02 data intact.
Oh, okay.
Initiating playback.
Okay, more playback. Ooh,
You've
yep.
heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia.
Gaia.
Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real. The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life, for us. But
Why Hades, then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the Archive of Knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Now, see, think about all that. They had 16 months to do all of that she talked about. Unlimited funds, but 16 months. Can you imagine the work that went into that to pull it off and actually make it happen? It's insane. Anybody in here? Thankfully, no. Oh, let's see, what's this one? Make your selection. Okay. Maybe they had a selection of areas or duties that they could be a part of. Interview. Second interview with Brad.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, wow. I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Yeah, so now they're in the stages where they're asking these people if they really want to be a part of it.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Albert.
Yes.
If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
See to make sure I behave this time?
Medical
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure.
How are you feeling?
Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my old man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time.
Branded Shackle.
I'm ready to leave now.
Well, that guy was paranoid, wasn't he? Nope, nothing in there. Okay, back on the main trail we go. Ooh, but health
Save these for the trail.
Usually that means a fight. So be prepared. Go to Central Projects. Nobody yet.
Intruder!
Oh no,
Get her!
what? What?
Whatever you do, don't die now.
No. Alright, come on, you guys. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I hate when it picks me the wrong arrow. Jeez. What the heck? So do I just gotta rush up here and fight these guys? Maybe so. Maybe I can sneak them from behind. I don't know.
Buy my card your blood. Better make you pay for that.
Ooh. Hello. Yeah, I'll just beat you down with a... And I'll take this and go, okay, now we'll step out here. These of these guys take around this. There we go. See how they like it. No, I didn't want the stupid fire striker. Just want to loot them and move on and see if there's anything else.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Yeah, you just sit still and mind your business, Sylens. I'm looking for more stuff to discover. Travis
now,
Tate.
Those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all.
She was cute.
Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea?
Little sweet pea.
Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Sign me up. Christina.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now? And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity,
Oh, she's gonna do
I
it.
must do this.
I hashed it out with them.
Tom Pink.
What the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo.
Global zoo.
We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea
Fair
of a
enough.
reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you.
Oh, wow.
Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work.
Here we go.
But I want no part of this pathetic attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man.
Maybe there's a storage.
Never did like the feel of solid state lighting on my skin. And
Solid state
a
lighting.
wee bit of a claustrophobe anyway.
Just a wee bit? Alright, let's listen to this one here.
Hey,
Code
I'm done
Nexus
with Brett's
probe.
incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Partner out.
Left, up, left, down. Left, up, left. Oh, left, up, left, down, right. Left, up, left, down, right.
Done.
And that's going to
should
open
check
that
the
door.
nearby.
That's probably where I'll find the other power cell. The fuse that's needed to open the other door back up above. Oh, man. Oh. Well, let's climb then. Ooh. Ah. Okay. Yes, there it is.
Found one. Looks intact.
Found one, huh? Looks intact. Okay. I'll put it down there to open that door. There we go. Stall that.
That should do the trick.
Now, where
Now
is
let's get that door open.
that one? Alright. That is up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, and up. Yeah? So, that's not it. Up, left, down, so let's do this. Up. Let's try it this way then. Up, left, down, right. That didn't do it either? What are you talking about? Up. Back. Up, left, down. Right, up. That is the way, yeah? Oh. Yeah. That is. So I've done it both ways. Unless it's... Oh, I see. Okay, so it's... This one's upside down. So it'd be... down, left, right? Yes. Down, left, up. Right, and then down. Yeah, see, they tried to trick us with that one.
That's
And there we
it.
go.
Door should have power.
Yes,
Now
yes,
to
it
see
should.
what lies beyond it.
So you think. But we're going to leave it off here and pick up again in the next one. figuring out just what in the heck more they have to reveal to us. How many people agreed to this? How many people wanted out of it? How many people were able to tell the outside world? Who knows? We'll see in the next one.